All right. Let's see. I'm trying some new things out here. Uh, it shouldn't matter to you. I'm trying some new equipment out. Well, not new equipment. Old equipment that I haven't been using in a long time. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, first of all, I came into my office just now and I noticed that somebody has peed on my backpack. Somebody. And this is the second time. The second time. What's going on with you, huh? Anyway. Killing me. Okay. Let's talk about food. And how weird we all are about it. So, food is weird stuff. Now, if we were to... Okay, I got an idea here. I eat a very weird diet. Weird as in uncommon. And that's basically a carnivore diet. I eat meat, right? It is very restrictive. That's what they say anyway. That's what I hear a lot. It is restrictive. And here's the deal. I don't necessarily agree with that. That seems like a weird way to describe this diet. And people will be like, "Oh, how can you live without eating, XYZ, pasta, bread, vegetables, whatever." And the way, it's just such a weird topic because it's almost like we don't even think of food as nutrition anymore. We kind of think of it as like a source of pleasure and entertainment. It's sort of like the number one job of food is to entertain us. And while that's not necessarily bad, it comes with some complications. And I find it helps to to compare it to some other topic, because when we're talking about food, people tend to get a little weird, and it's sort of like politics or religion and those types of things where they make people get screwy in the head. So let's think about let's try and compare it to some other things. Now, restricting your diet to a narrow set of foods, it's almost like as if someone said, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to wear the same set of clothes basically every day. 95% of the time, I'm going to wear this gray T-shirt, Matt Diavella, and I didn't plan that with this shirt, by the way. This is literally like one of the only shirts that I have that's clean right now. And if you restricted yourself to that, some people might look at that situation and be like, "Oh my God, that's so restrictive. Don't you want to wear button-ups and colors and, whatever else, right? Tank tops." And yeah, sure. If you are requiring of your wardrobe to provide that variety and novel experience like things in your life. Like if you need to get that from your wardrobe, well then I guess you need to have all those things. But if you limit your wardrobe to gray T-shirts, let's say, it's not as if you can't get that variety in other ways. It's not like you have to get it from your wardrobe. And you might gain a benefit in limiting yourself to gray t-shirts in the sense that you don't have to worry about what you're going to wear. It's really easy to go shopping. You just buy some more gray t-shirts. Everything, in your daily life just kind of gets easier because you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. You don't have to consider it. You don't have to wonder if it's appropriate for the event. It's just fine, it gets you by, and you're not asking something of your wardrobe that maybe your wardrobe isn't, either A, it may not be the perfect source for those things, or B, it just doesn't have to be. And if you wanted to simplify your life, you could get a lot of benefit from that. And there are people that swear that they've gotten a lot of benefit from narrowing down their wardrobe to a very, very small standard of items. Steve Jobs, classic example. He's got his turtleneck and jeans, right? And so if you did the same thing with food, and you instead of looking at it as, okay, here's where I get all my entertainment from, like, oh, I want to taste new things and have all this variety in my cuisine, then you get this massive benefit of not having to worry about it. And it's, having gone through this process myself, it's a massive, massive change. Like, it is so relieving to go to a grocery store and just ignore the vast majority of things. It's almost like, it's just kind of like noise. It's just like, I don't even need to look at it. Like, whatever, it's just stuff going by in the aisles. And you go right to the back, to the butcher, get your food, and then leave. It is amazing. And then when I'm at home and I need to prepare myself a meal, oh, it's so simple. Throw some meat in the pan with some butter, cook it up, get some salt on it, and I'm done. And it is so awesome. Now, I realize there are so many more questions to be asked on the topic of the carnivore diet. And they're all worth asking, they're all worth answering, but in this video, I just wanted to talk about that idea of narrowing something down to just a really simple set, or even a single thing, and the clarity that can bring, and the simplicity that provides for your life. And not tying entertainment directly to your food, because they don't have to be the same thing. Like, there's no rule that says that your food has to be this one and only source of variety and joy in your life. It is possible to get variety and joy in other ways and utilize food as, say, a source of nutrition. Wild, I know. And it's also possible for you to stop peeing in my fucking backpack, cat. I really don't like that. It's rude. It's rude, and it's not nice. So, what do you think about how much of food do you consider to be like your source of entertainment, or even like comfort or joy? All of these things, that whatever is not nutrition, I think it's worth looking at it and just kind of developing some awareness of what emotional needs are you attaching to food, and what would happen if one didn't have those attachments, and how would you then make your decisions when you were shopping at the grocery store or ordering food at a restaurant. Let's see, anything else? I guess that could be it. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Well, I'll leave it there and say thank you.